Hello, everyone. You are live with Jonathan Maness, aka the One Leg Bandit. We've made it to the 1st of March. It's a Monday. It's a beautiful day. And today I have a special guest with me today. I'm going to talk a little bit about retirement, about staying healthy, staying happy. His name is Mr. Unstoppable, Mr. Mike Manley. I'm going to add him in right now. Hey, Mike, how you making it today?
Jonathan, 1st of March, and I'm doing great.
Outstanding. You know, Maness Veteran Medical is always focused on taking care of the veterans, getting everybody out there, getting the best possible product out there to the VA. But sometimes you've got to learn how to take care of yourself internally before you get to the hospital or to the doctor, you know, and a person like yourself focuses on that, you know, taking care of yourself daily and caring about what you do financially and all the steps. So can you please let everyone know that's watching today a little bit about yourself and what you do?
I would be more than happy to. I got an echo. Is that echoing back on you, Jonathan?
The echo is because you have two strings open. You need to close one of your strings. If you look on your browser, you'll see that there's two of them open.
Yeah, I'm trying.
There you go. I fixed
it. Jonathan, they call me Mr. Unstoppable, not Mr. Technology.
I hear you on that.
So just real quickly, you know, thank you so much for this opportunity. You're doing me a great favor. Hopefully, the people listening a great favor, and certainly to LinkedIn. And I've watched many of your interviews, and you do a spectacular job. So congratulations. My story is a little bit different, maybe than some. I just turned in February 71 years old, or 71 years young. And I didn't retire until the end of December 2020. At that point, you know, retirement really was never in my vocabulary. So I really probably haven't really retired. I don't get up and go into a job every day, but I'm doing things from home that now I can do that I'm passionate about. My wife and I have, for the last 10 or 12 years, been runners because we believe in nutrition and we believe in fitness and health. And, you know, this was something that we did together. We've done a lot of races, but actually 13 half marathons, which is 13.1 miles. And, you know, for our age, I thought that was really, really good. We traveled throughout the United States doing those. We love to travel. We love to be together. Training for those, we're together a lot. Early mornings, training for those. The last one we did was in 2018, October, in Los Angeles. And Jonathan, I didn't think I was going to finish that race. My right knee hurt so badly. I thought I was going to have to crawl across the finish line. Long story short on that, I went to the orthopedic guy and he x-rayed and he said, well, that's why you're having so much pain. You know, you're bone on bone. Your cartilage is basically gone. And I said, what do we do about that? And he said, oh, man, I can give you a new knee. I said, awesome. That's just what I wanted to hear. So I can run again, right? He said, oh, no, you won't be running anymore. I said, well, yeah, that's not what I wanted to hear. I left that office and the Lord was looking on me, because that took a lot of my life away. I said, well, we're going to have to start riding bicycles or something. I could barely walk. I couldn't mow my yard. And wife and I were eating out. A waitress came by and said, "Hey, how you guys doing?" We met her before, and she said, "Are you still running?" I said, "Well, my wife is." She said, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "Well, bone on bone." And she said, "Listen, you need to go to a seminar." We did. Long story short, I had stem cells injected into my right knee. I'm now running 7 miles with no pain whatsoever. And this was just unbelievable. I feel so blessed to be able to run again. I won't do half marathons because that's pretty tough on the knees. But I'm running 3 or 4 days a week, and we'll do races. So I'm going to pay it forward. I decided that I was given a second chance, and therefore I'm going to pay it forward. I'm going to start a club for aging Americans, if you will, maybe 50 and older. And it's going to be Club ABA, which stands for Activity Builds Activity. I know a lot of men and women. I'm more familiar with men, but when men retire, they think they're going to play golf or go fishing, and they do that once or twice or 3 or 4 times, and there's another 12 months left in the year, and so they're not creative enough. They go sit on the couch, start watching TV, and they don't get up, and they become not active, and pretty soon, 6 months to a year, they may be gone. And so it's going to be the way I'm going to finish my life is helping people finish theirs well. So we got into when this pandemic struck, and we were made to shelter at home and work from home. I said that's going to be terrible for Americans, because they're going to be 6 foot away from their refrigerator, and they're going to be snacking all day, and they're already overweight. This is not good. So a great nutritional company and a nutritional program that we joined, and we basically transformed the way we eat and the way we provide our nutrition. And lo and behold, the wife dropped about 16 pounds that she'd been trying to do and couldn't. I dropped about 27 pounds. I got down to high school wrestling weight. And this was all through nutrition. It was not a diet. It's just eating right and doing the right things. And I won't mention the name of the company, but I'm so impressed with what they do and the process that they gave us that I will pass that on to others, and I intend to do that.
Well, Maness Veteran Medical, we're about paying it forward as well. Okay, I train people every day, and you saw my videos on how to make money and how to be successful. I believe that we all have to do this together. This platform right now that I'm giving you to speak to everyone, we are doing it together, and people do need the knowledge and need to be pushed a little bit on how to live right. So, you can talk about whatever company you want to right now. It doesn't matter. If you got something you want to say, you go ahead and put it out there, because I want my aging veterans, the veterans that come before my group, they're getting up there. I see them every time I'm at the VA, and that's who I care about the most. So if you know something that we need to know, that's what we want to do, like the stem cells that you was talking about, and this type of diet that you're talking about. Let everybody know. They call you Mr. Unstoppable for a reason. We need to tell everybody why they do that. Okay.
Well, I don't have any problem telling everybody. My wife gets a little irritated because I talk to everybody and I tell them the same story she's heard over and over. The company's been around 20 years. They do this absolutely right. It's not a diet. It's a health and wellness nutrition company called Isogenics. And Isogenics is here on this planet to help and support people and give them well-being and wellness. And I couldn't be more proud to represent them. And that's one of the things I was going to say about retirement was, some people are afraid to retire because they think they'll lose their dignity. They won't be relevant. Nobody will need them, that kind of thing. Some people can't retire because they haven't saved enough. For those people that need some additional retirement income, network marketing, helping people with their health and wellness, what I'll be doing is a godsend. Just by enjoying these products and then telling your neighbors, your friends, your loved ones about them, Isogenics will reward you with referral bonuses and what we call residual income. This is income that you're making while you're sleeping because other people are talking, and it's a legacy thing where my personal plan is not to touch my retirement. I'll make enough off of Isogenics and helping other people with their nutrition that I won't have to touch my retirement, and I can leave that. I can donate it, I can leave it, whatever I want to do, but I want to help my wife retire soon. And so that's another part of the plan. So if you're afraid to retire because you think you're going to outlive your income, you haven't saved enough, I'm working with people right now that if they give me an hour and a half a day, little bit of time in the morning, maybe a little over lunch, little in the evening, 90 minutes a day, I can replace their current job income. So you mentioned veterans. I wanted to tell you that my experience is that veterans are very good at this because all this really takes is a passion for other people, helping other people, and the fact that you're consistent. You can't do this one day and then not for the next 30 days. You got to do something every day. And social media, our world has evolved. Our economy has evolved. It's all changed from this pandemic. People are working from home all the time. So it's social media is so big now. That's the way you meet. That's the way you meet a lot of people. That's how I met you. So that's the other part of retirement. Certainly is that you have to have a plan, and that's the biggest part that I see. People really don't have a plan. They try to plan financially, but they don't go a step further. And men in particular are probably not real creative. So they retire, and when golf and fishing gets boring, they don't know what else to do. So Club ABA is going to be something that is near and dear to my heart, and I'm going to help people become active, stay active in fitness and exercise, but also in all kinds of activities, whether it be ballroom dancing or going to concerts or going to trips together. And this is going to be, some will be in person, but a lot of it will be virtual, like we're doing now. And this can be done all over the world. But I'm just getting started on Club ABA, but that's what I want to do.
Well, Mike, isn't it the best feeling in the world when you train someone how to make money and to give them that financial freedom? I do really, really good with my federal contracting. I'm a master at federal contracting. But by being able to give the skill set that I've acquired and just to help these people get going and maybe win their first contract, there's no greater feeling to me than the other success. And that's a true statement. Now, a lot of people say that and don't believe it, but I'm telling you, I feel it and I believe it. And I know that that's what you want to do. You want to give these folks another opportunity to make some money, feel good about themselves. Now, I've helped someone recently, and I won't say any names, but I'll help someone recently that was so sick and just they got down on their luck, then they got physically sick, and then got into a rut where they couldn't proceed forward because the world wouldn't work with them when they wanted to work a job maybe 15, 20 hours a week because of their health. It wouldn't work with them. I give them an opportunity, and lifted them up, and now they are just blooming because they had an opportunity. Opportunities is what matters. Do you feel the same way, Mike?
Without question. And somebody on LinkedIn recently put out a post. I'll probably get it a little bit wrong, but it was basically this. It was said, if you live your rest of your life exactly as you're doing today, when you die, you're going to sit across from God and he's going to push a piece of paper across the table. And it's going to say, this is what I planned for you. And then on the other side, it says, this is what you could have done. And so that really resonated with me because I'm all about finishing strong. I want to do what God intended me to do with my abilities and my talents. And he gave all of us certain unique qualities and talents, and we're all to use those. Now, those people that, can work 20, 30 hours a week, there's no question. I've seen So many females that are single mothers, and they didn't have a college education, and they didn't have a very good job, get into network marketing, and with Isogenics, uh, they're now transformed financially and nutritionally, their body. They feel good, look good, move good, perform good. Everything's changed for them, and there is nothing better. I was in the finance industry as a financial advisor, and worked for a broker dealer, calling on community banks. So I know a lot about finance, but that's my feeling is your health is your wealth. And so that's the passion that I have to pass on to others. I want people to be physically, mentally, and spiritually well. And we can all do this together. Uh, Jonathan, you and I, and everybody else, we can do this together. We just got to get the word around. But you can make a fantastic income on 20, 30 hours a week that you can do from your home if you're consistent and you have the stick to itiveness to do it. Right now, I'm actually building a team. I've the longer I live, the more I get blessed. I've been in this nutrition for about a year, and Jonathan, I hit a lucky card, I guess, because our products are certified for professional athletes, minor league athletes, and Olympians. So they don't have to worry about if they take our performance products and they take a drug test, they're going to be fine. And so I've gotten into a network of professional baseball players, some things like that, and this is going to be really huge. And I'm building a team. I'm looking for people. Veterans are great. I really think they're highly disciplined, many of them already. But if they're interested in doing any of this, I wish they would just message me, call me through LinkedIn or my email address. I'll give it to you at the end of this. Um, I'm a builder, and I love this kind of thing. So I love to talk to people. My wife will attest that I walk up and talk to anybody. So,
Well, tell us a little bit about the products. I mean, I've heard wonderful things, about this line already. And to be honest with you, I didn't know that you was involved with this before this live stream. I'm glad that you are. I love standing beside great products, and I'm hearing great things. So tell us a little bit about the products.
okay, so it's not a diet. The system that they put together is so fantastic. I'm a Southerner. I was born in Tennessee. I moved north when I was 2, but I'm still a Southerner at heart, and my parents raised me. So I was used to 3 square meals a day, and if I didn't eat, man, I was hangry. So I was concerned about going on these nutritional products because you're supposed to do a meal replacement shake in the morning and one at lunchtime, and then a knife and fork meal in the evening. And in between, they got little snacks that are nutritional snacks for you. But they've got this whole thing planned out to where I was never hungry. And I couldn't believe it. My wife and I had done several different things where, man, I get faint, low carbs and this and that. And I was like, whoa, I'm weak. This never happened with Isogenics products, and so that's why I'm transformed. I I have a shake in the morning. It's filling. It's a meal replacement shake. I have a snack in between, another shake at lunch, another snack in between, and a regular knife and fork meal in the evening. Now, the other thing that's nice is the maintenance is basically the same that you're going to do, and I haven't given up everything. I have to confess that I love a glass of wine, and I can still do that, but within reason. Not 3, 4 glasses a night, but within reason. And my wife is good at keeping me within reason. So we've maintained where we are. Um, it's like, Jonathan, if you go and see a great movie, you tell your friends about it, right? This has been a great transformation for us. So all we have to do is tell our friends about it. They tell their friends. We sign them up. We coach them. You had Jen Ockman on your interview show, and I met Jen on LinkedIn, and went to my wife and I said, "This really good looking blonde lady, I'd like you to talk to her on the phone." She said, "Where'd you meet her?" I said, "On LinkedIn." She said, "Oh no," but it went really, it went really, really well. Jen is a super coach, so she's been our coach, and now we're coaching others, and it's been again a blessing for people that want to lose a few pounds or a lot of pounds. This is not a diet, but I tell you, if you do nutrition right, you will lose weight. And so, they're the performance products are before workout, during workout, and after workout. Uh, we've had we've had baseball players from the Baltimore Orioles, pitchers that have retired and gained tons of weight and gone on this nutrition program. And you should see this guy now. He's a guy 6'7", and wow, what an animal! Talk about a six pack. I think he's got a 12 pack. But yeah, he's in the best shape of his life now after retiring baseball.
Well, after speaking with Jen, and we looked at a cost analysis on this, and it's really with the skyrocketing price of food now, it is affordable for what you're trying to do. So if you're trying to live healthy and you want to try a different approach, something with high quality foods and just a different way, you need to reach out to Mike here and give him an opportunity if that's what you're looking for. I'm all about the veterans, so I know that my veterans are not doing too well right now. I know that this COVID thing's got all the veterans locked up. They're just now getting the vaccine. They're starting to feel good and starting to move again. I want them to lose weight. I want them to feel better. I want the diabetic rate to go down so I don't have to sell so many life-saving wound care type of things. Because what's happening is my veterans are getting diabetes. They're getting wounds. They're getting things that can't be healed. Before you know it, they're amputee. And I'm an amputee myself, but not that way, not by a diabetic. But not to go off the task here, I just believe that the word is out, and it's because it's wonderful products, and I went over this with Jen and now with yourself. So look, you don't get a name like Mr. Unstoppable for nothing. Tell everyone what you do. So you fix the problem with bone on bone due to stem cells. Now you're running again. You're in really great shape. Like you said, you're at your high school weight and you look great. So you're feeling good and you want to spread the word. What does your future look like? How many people do you want on your team? And if people want to reach out to you, what email address should they reach out to you at about this?
Okay, so I mentioned Club ABA. My email is club, capital C, LUB, ABA 20 at gmail.com. So club ABA 20 at gmail.com. You can get me on LinkedIn, send a message. I'm glad to give you my cell phone number if you'd like me to do that, Jonathan. But just let's have a conversation. This may not be a fit for you, but it also could change your life. And I would love to talk to veterans because I got to tell you another thing that comes within this nutritional system is vitamins. The nutritional vitamins that they provide, they've got a morning pack and an evening pack. They're so convenient. They come in a little thing that you open up and take them. I had osteoarthritis in that right knee as well. And even though I was running and I regrew cartilage with the stem cells, okay? That's what it's all about, regrowing cartilage. They do this for ankles, knees, hips, hands, elbows, shoulders. This is going to be huge in the medical industry. I even started wearing a shirt when I was running in a race that they said I'd never run again. Look at me now. Ask me. So your veterans are getting inflammation. That's what I had from the osteoarthritis, inflammation. And I started taking these supplements, these vitamins, and boom, that was gone. Unbelievable. They can do unbelievable things. But if you're eating out, if you're eating processed foods, you don't know what you're buying, you don't know what you're cooking, and you're eating sweets, and you're just hurting the body that God gave you.
Understood. Well, I posted your email address in the chat here. So anybody that wants to reach out to Mike, just go through the email address in the chat. And also, please subscribe to Jonathan Maness at YouTube. I'm doing great things as well, and I am helping people grow by making money and winning federal contracts. And like I said, I'm almost up to 100 different people since I've started January the 1st. We're up to almost 100. I don't care if we make it to 1,000, whatever it is. And at the end of the year, I'm going to post all the federal dollars that I was able to help people gain by coming under and learning from me and working, and just doing the right thing, growing your family, pushing yourself in the right direction. Because if small businesses don't stick together, there won't be a small business set aside left. It'll all be big businesses. Then you got to hope somebody will drop something down to you. And we all know that that's not going to work. We've all seen what happens when big businesses take complete control of things. Us small guys get completely smashed out. So, Mike, we've been going here for 25 minutes. What would you like to definitely end up on here? What is your final message? What would you like to end up on here, Mike?
Well, I guess you asked me why they call me Mr. Unstoppable. I might suggest, Jonathan, that you might be Mr. Unstoppable number 2. Yeah, I love your energy. I love your passion. And that's where this all came from. Anything I did at 110%. I never quit. And I always said, let's make things unstoppable. And I've been saying that for so long. We even wrote a book about how to make things unstoppable at my work. And so I took that as a brand name, Mr. Unstoppable, because I will always be high energy. I'm always active. I know how important that is. Jonathan, I've outlived all of my male relatives, grandfathers, father, uncles, everything. And I got another really good 20 years left to be unstoppable. And the better I feel, the more wealth I think I have. And Jonathan, you're doing the same thing. And if there's any way that I can ever help you, I want to do that. But my passion really is I love people. I love to talk to people. I learn so much just to meet new people all the time. And I'm not bothered by calling people or texting them or messaging them. And I always say, if it's not a fit, I've met a new person. I've had a great time talking to you. What better job could you have? And it's so neat because I can do it from my kitchen. I can do it while I'm traveling. I can do it when I'm on vacation. What better way can you live? And I really would like to talk to some of the veterans. And even if you know some in particular that are having an issue, send them my way. But I really appreciate the opportunity to be on this today. It's all about we can do this better together. We can live better, eat better, look better, feel better, perform better, and have better joy and abundance. So, man, I thank you so much. God bless.
Well, I thank you, Mike. And please just ask your folks and your followers to subscribe to Jonathan Maness. Help me with that. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm still a baby here when it comes to live streaming and getting out there. I've only been doing this a while. I begged for 2 years from LinkedIn to give me this platform because I knew in my heart what I could do for people. I am a money-making machine, have been for the last decade. It's just a federal contracting is a skill set that you have to really sharpen your tools for. You're not going to get lucky. You might get lucky and win a contract. You might have the perfect fit, but the majority of the time you got to know what you're doing. It's a know what you're doing kind of field. But once you do, you can help people grow. So if you would ask your people to subscribe, that would help me. I will definitely push people your way and let people know about these products. But me and you hit the nail on the head. Even with COVID, we're still connecting with people. Whenever COVID goes away, we're going to be shaking hands with people because that's how we do it. We do it together. And I'll gladly be Mr. Unstoppable too. I'm known as the one-leg bandit because, I got one leg and I am still every day. I am hustling. I'm going to hustle until I die. So we're going to keep pushing and get it done. Okay.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, I hope you have a good day. I'll talk to you again down the road and check in with you. Okay, Mike?
Jonathan, you can count on it. Thank you.
Have a good day. So, everyone, that was Mr. Unstoppable. And look, please show him some love. If anybody needs a chance to make some extra cash, and I'm talking, this is good money. I'm not talking waste your time money. When you get involved with this group, you're doing well. I mean, you always get out what you put in. But I'm letting you know that this group is no joke. It's a group where if you put your time into it, the products really sell themselves, and you can just go out there and do that. I'm normally not involved with these types of things at all, but it's just how things happen. I met Jen, and now I met Mike, and I don't mind promoting products. I'm not affiliated with those products. They're not really a medical product, and so I'm not affiliated personally, but I'm affiliated with the person, the people, and I'm trying to help these people grow just like they're helping me grow. That's what makes the world go round. So we've got some really cool things going on. I've got live streams pretty much every day this week. I'm just expanding people's knowledge and expanding people's minds on how to grow with set-asides, how to grow with federal dollars, and also product knowledge in the medical marketplace. Wednesday, I have AIM Sonon, the wireless ultrasound that y'all might have seen before. These things are absolutely amazing. The power that you hold in your hand now with these wireless ultrasounds. And, I've been working with the Army and on the face shield. So out in the field, if you need an ultrasound, they can take this wireless unit and scan you, and they see it right in their face shield. We're trying to change the world. There's certain things that we got to change to make that happen, but we got that live stream on Wednesday. Tomorrow, I'm with a cybersecurity lady. Very, very important. Can't wait till you watch that and learn about that and learn about how women-owned small businesses are making money, minority-owned, veteran-owned. It doesn't matter what you are. If you're a small business out there and you want to grab these federal set-asides, they are there for you. I've taught y'all in my past videos how to go and look for them. I guarantee you, if you go to beta.sam.gov right now and you type in anything that you do, whether it's pest control or whether you do paintings, artwork, whether you do roofing, if you do anything in green energy now, like, anything that is green, like solar panels or just saving energy in general, those contracts are huge and they're out there. Just so many crazy things. Drones, drone video, whatever the new techies are that does all this stuff. There's federal contracts out there. Call me and let me get you set up so you can win these contracts for your small business in your town, because I know one thing, there's not enough people going after them. A lot of these contracts are going up to big business and then being subbed out. So just please reach out to me and let's win these things that are already set aside for us. Okay, again, go to Jonathan Maness YouTube and subscribe. Email me at the one-leg-bandit at Maness Veteran Medical. I'm here for you. Again, we're almost up to 100. I want to break that 100 threshold and get on to 200, because the numbers are only going to grow. And the reason why I'm doing it like this is like January the 1st, I planted a seed. I'm going to show everyone at the end of this year what my seed sprouted into for all these small businesses, the amount of money. I'm going to blow your mind. And it's just, I'm excited about it. I'm already excited. If we don't make another penny, I'm already excited for what we've already done. But we're going to make a lot more pennies. I mean, we're going to stack this room full of pennies. So anyway, thank you all for your time. Please subscribe, follow me, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you very much.